Accountable, where we hold you accountable. Your host, Holly Heat, and I am joined today by none other than my co-host, Blue.
Yeah.
And Uncle Lamp.
What's the deal?
So I know it's been killing all of us. We've all been a little bit quiet in the group chat for good reason. But, normally we start out with the NFL. But today we have to start out with some big news from the NBA, the Kyrie trade, and trade deadline news. Obviously, a big trade was made. Kyrie has forced his way out of Brooklyn, and now he is a Dallas Maverick. And I think that somebody may have a few thoughts about that. I know you're raring to go, so go ahead, Blue.
Let me go on and kickstart myself real quick. We finna win the ship.
Oh, wow.
I'm just letting y'all know right now. Put your money down. We will finna win the ship. I told y'all last week that I was riding with Kyrie and the Nets on the East. But what did y'all do? Y'all gave him to us for crumbs, for pennies. Now we have the best backcourt in the league. There is no other backcourt better than us. We will be averaging 60 points a game from two people. I wish one of y'all could tell me who's better than them. Nobody. We're going to win the ship. And just like the Reverend Forrest Gump would say, that's all I got to say about that. Anybody else?
Well, first and foremost, hats off to Cuban.
Mm-hmm.
Cuban pulled the string, pulled the cord, and made it happen. However, I just don't see it happening, bro.
Why not?
Bruh, look here. One, although Kyrie is an off-the-ball guard, he's a combo guard in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
which is phenomenal. Him and Luka, they should do great things for the second half of this season.
Mm-hmm.
However, when it's crunch time, who takes the last shot?
Either one of them. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Whichever one of them has one person on them.
Here's the thing. He bitched his way out of Boston.
Right.
He bitched his way out of Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
He bitched his way out of Brooklyn.
Right.
I mean, look here. After this season, he's done. I mean, he's not going to re-sign with Dallas.
Why? First off, we wouldn't have took him if he wasn't going to re-sign.
You know where he's going to go?
It doesn't matter.
You know where he's going.
It doesn't matter.
You know where he's
it's
going.
still a win-win for
How?
Dallas.
But-
How?
Before we get into will Kyrie stay long term, because that is a huge question mark. What about the defense? Because you took a 3-and-D guy, you took another player that obviously plays probably more
Both
defense
sides,
than Kyrie does.
Facts.
So what are you guys doing for defense?
For defense, Green has been our strongest defensive player this year.
Okay.
Yes, we're losing Finley,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, he's 30 years old, and he was not our best defensive player. Our best defensive player,
Finney-Smith.
yes, not Finley. Dorian Finney-Smith.
Finley?
Like Derrick Finley been going for like 20 years already.
Dallas fans know who I'm talking about. Dodo, we love you. We sorry that you're gone, but Green has stepped up as our defensive player. But our number one defensive player was Maxi Kleber,
Okay, who's injured?
who's injured, but he's going to come back.
Okay, so it's going to take him time to rehab and work himself back into the lineup.
Facts.
Okay, so going back to what Holly said, who's going to step up on defense?
Green.
That's only one person.
And then when we get Finley Smith back.
It's a five-person. It's a five-person
Wait.
team.
When you get Finney-Smith back,
He's traded.
Not Finley Smith. I'm talking about Maxi Kleber. I'm
You
sorry.
know, that's the shit I'm talking about. Right? That's the shit I'm talking about.
I'm glad you were
I mean,
able to use that
that's-
so appropriately.
That's the shit I'm
This,
talking
by
about.
the way, our viewers, we have flags
I
because
mean-
there are so many instances
God.
and it's my fault.
That was an accident.
Hold myself accountable because
Y'all act
last
like
week I had these and I forgot to bring
That's
them
why
in.
He was traded. The question was,
I meant to
who
say
plays
Maxi
defense?
Kleber.
So you
Because
scoring
we-
60, but you're gonna give up about 80 because Kyrie's not stopping anyone. Luka damn sure not gonna stop anyone.
We're going to outscore everybody just like in 2003.
scoring is only a piece of it because look at Golden State. Look at how many struggles they were having early on in the season.
And they got 4
And they were-
championships.
But we're talking about the
What's
Golden State team.
What's the song that Janet Jackson made so famous?
What have you done for me?
What have you done for me lately?
What has Kyrie done lately? What has Luka done lately?
Besides cry? I thought his ass was Justin Timberlake the other day. Shit, he was crying a river. Get me out of Brooklyn. And damn it, he came from Duke.
So
Get me out of Brooklyn. Get me
yeah,
out
so
of
you
Boston.
would almost think that Blue wouldn't even care about getting him.
Exactly.
No.
But anything.
I wanted him. First off, y'all know I love LeBron. And I thought he was coming to LeBron. But what y'all also know is I'm a Dallas fanatic. So like you said earlier, Holly, it was a win-win.
So what you're trying to say is, yeah, it was a win-win for you. You would have been in here with the Lakers hat on had you
Facts.
gone to LA. Okay, so now we can talk about the long-term.
Facts. So let me show you the facts on that. We have to play as Dallas like we're over the cap. Point blank, period. So even if he decides to leave or wants to leave for Dallas, it has to be a sign and trade situation.
How?
Period.
How?
Because that's the only way.
He's an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season.
He wouldn't have signed. We wouldn't have made that signing. We wouldn't have signed Kyrie if he was not going to sign back with us in the summer.
You only signed.
We wouldn't have made. We wouldn't have made that deal. We got the Shark Tank. That is at the top. Shark Tank. Cuban would not have made that deal if it wasn't already in the
What
bag.
assurances do you have? Because we know Kyrie to say on multiple teams
Come on.
that
I want to stay in Boston.
I'm going to stay here.
Yeah.
I love it here.
Yeah.
Why would I leave?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't leave KD.
Yeah. Come on.
I can't
Come
leave.
on. I can't leave LeBron.
Yeah.
I can't leave KD.
What?
I can't leave Boston. I mean, this brother here, I thought he was an R&B writer. As many love songs he's written. Lying ass.
It would have to be a sign and trade situation whenever
How?
Kyrie leaves because we're going to sign him in the summer.
You're not.
We got the Shark Tank.
Why not sign him right now?
We got the
then?
Shark Tank.
Why not sign him right now?
We got the Shark Tank
Why not sign him now?
because we got the Shark Tank.
Oh my God. Okay.
If the Shark Tank really had that great of effect on the team, they'd have more than one championship.
Right.
But that's what he's doing now. He's at least proven to Luka that, hey, I'm going to try to get you your help. We tried it with Kristaps Porzingis. Yeah, trash. But can't nobody say that Kyrie is trash because that's one of your favorite players. You've been saying he got that bag. You've been saying it all year.
I am
He's gonna get the bag.
a fan of his talent.
Right.
I'm not as much a fan
Right.
of the wishy-washiness because it makes me nervous. In this instance, for my boy KD, because I'm like, what's KD about to do?
Well, KD's gone.
He's next.
He's gone.
Yeah, we did see the
His ass be
news
in
that some
Phoenix.
possible Boston maybe
Nah, he'll be in Phoenix.
type.
He'll be in Phoenix.
Like this situation has been
I
brewing
hate it for
last
KD.
year.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It's been brewing
Yeah.
since last year.
And KD.
Well, it has.
KD could have left last year.
Yeah.
But again, Kyrie, hey, I got you, bro. I want to play with you.
It wasn't
bro.
no I got you or I want to play
I want to
with you.
play with you.
No.
Please stay, KD.
No. Flag on the play. They both were trying to get out last year.
And
they
what-
don't like each other like that.
And why did KD stay?
Money.
No, he stayed because Kyrie said he was in it for the long haul.
No, he stayed because somebody in the background told him they was going to get rid of Nash.
He did make a statement to that effect, though.
He stayed because they knew
So,
to get rid of Nash.
What's the name of our show?
Accountable.
Accountable. Bro, gotta hold you accountable. Holly just co-signed off what I just said. KD said that the reason he squashed his trade request last year is because Kyrie said, I'm in it for the long haul to bring a championship to Brooklyn. That's the only reason he stayed last year. That's the only reason he squashed his trade request. Then he waits till KD is injured. Hey, look here. I want out. I want out.
I wonder where Kyrie learned all this lying from.
Then damn sure didn't get it from Duke.
Well, I mean, you got the
I
shirt
mean,
on.
maybe it was one time in Cleveland that he played with a certain other player
That he
that
did.
supposedly lies a lot.
Oh no. No.
I'm just saying. They
No,
say
Joe.
LeBron is Cap King.
No.
Anyway, we have to move on. We have to move on.
I was about to come. I was about to come to your defense, bro.
That's why I'm going to be quiet.
So, okay, lately it's been a lot of fracases. Is that a word? Fracases?
Fracas.
Is it fracas if it's plural? Anyway, there's been a lot of fights. Most recently, it was the Austin Rivers Mo Bamba
Mhm.
type scuffle.
Yeah.
And then the week before, close to when we filmed last, the Donovan Mitchell, Dylan Brooks,
Yeah.
which, you know, he's a repeat offender. So why is everyone fighting every other game all of a sudden?
Because you got to prove yourself now.
Well, no. Here's the thing. A lot. I'm gonna say some NBA players want to be about that life.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to fight me, or if you want to fight someone, you don't have to do it on national TV. Take your ass to the locker room.
Right.
Take your ass outside when you guys get into the bus.
Mhm.
Meet me right there. You know, we ain't got to film everything. Meet me in the back room. Let's go ahead and put these hands out real quick, and let's go about our business. These kids today, want to be about that life. Look here, guys. Your ass worked all your life to get out the fucking hood. All of a sudden now, because you got the bag, you got your entourage, don't let these Negroes bring your ass back down to the dark side. You left the ass for a reason. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. I mean, you got cats out here, 2 carloads pulling up to the arena, want to pull out guns. Man, take your ass home and get a job.
Man, the way I look at it is you have some of these players who are not better than other players. And I'm talking about Mo Bamba and I'm talking about Dylan Brooks. Because they were the instigators in both of the instances.
Yeah.
Whenever they feel like they're, you know what I'm saying, less than now, they have to do something to do extra. Dylan Brooks hit the boy in the nuts.
Nut tickler.
He did.
Mo Bamba, you going to bring up something 10 years ago. Dude, Mr. 3, you going to talk about, oh, this ain't high school. Because Rivers was the number 1 person out of his draft class. That is personal, bro. I'm 10 years deep. I'm a millionaire. What are you talking about high school for?
Yeah.
You want to take it to high school? Okay, let's go.
I like how Austin Rivers came back with the everybody only knows you because of a song.
Facts.
That was part of my workout mix, by the way. I did enjoy that song.
Hey,
But
where's the lie?
Period. I talked to a Texas basketball player just yesterday, and the worst person that came out of Texas to him is Mo Bamba. All that hype, and you were on the sideline, bro. You ain't gained but 2 pounds since college.
Since college.
Like, you are not KD. KD is the only other person that has not gained no weight from Texas
Slim
that is
Reaper.
good.
The Slim Reaper.
Like, bro, like, stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Austin Rivers has proven himself to be a very good contributor on every team. A great teammate, great defensive player. And, you know what I'm saying? He does his job.
And speaking with staying with that narrative, what college Rivers come from? I'll wait.
Man, look.
I'll wait.
Man, look.
I
bro.
don't-
Just
I
because he
actually
got that
don't
blue
know.
jacket. Look, bro.
Duke. Hey, matter of fact,
he seems to be pretty high on Duke to not
he
be a
played-
Duke fan.
Oh, I'm a great-
Let me
oh,
find
no,
out
no,
you a Dookie all of a sudden.
He's a Duke. He's a Dookie. He's a Dookie.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he didn't answer my calls this weekend.
Oh.
He didn't return my text messages this weekend. We were supposed to hang out, go get some wings. He canceled on me this weekend. I said, "What's going on, Blue? Good game." I said, "What you talking about? What you talking? Man, don't come in with that bullshit now."
Friend can't even be a friend no
Come
more.
on.
Yeah.
I was just checking on my guy.
Hey, that goes both ways because they didn't answer none of my texts yesterday when we got Kyrie from Duke.
And rightfully so, because you
Facts.
see what we're dealing with now. Jeez. All right. Time to jump into our NFL. So this past weekend,
Yeah.
there was the Pro Bowl. And there were a lot of changes that happened, including there were 3 flag football games. There
Yeah.
was an event
Tic
called
Tac Toe.
Moving the Chains, where a 2,000-pound sled was pulled.
Yeah.
A best catch
That was horrible.
segment and a gridiron gauntlet that looked
That was
like
pretty interesting.
something off of like what was
Gladiator.
that? Gladiators. Yes,
Yeah.
American Gladiators. Right.
Yeah.
So what was our overall takeaway? I've seen some mixed reviews just online and so forth.
I felt like I was watching Field Day, like when you were in elementary and middle school. You know, like that's what it felt like. It just felt like Field Day. Everybody was just, hey, can I get where's my ribbon?
Yeah.
Where's my ribbon? My third place ribbon, my participation ribbon, please, and thank you. That's just what it felt like to me.
All of the events,
all of them, every last one of them.
It was interesting. It was an interesting weekend. However, I was like, is this the Pro Bowl?
No.
I mean, damn. Come on. You know what changed it? Ever since Sean Taylor knocked the hell out of somebody on the sideline, they was like, look here, man, this shit has to change. And it's been declining ever since. I mean, the touch football, the flag football shit, I was like, wow. Has it come to this?
Yeah.
Touch football, flag football. I mean, dude.
Well, luckily there were no injuries except for Myles Garrett has a dislocated toe.
Okay.
You
got 4
so
months to
that is
heal.
something positive.
Yeah, you got 4 months to heal. You'll be all
So, that's a positive thing to come out of. And I understand the reasoning. Some of the articles I was reading said, with them playing the touch football, which not everybody. There was one clip I saw where somebody actually tackled.
Yes.
Got tackled, but
James.
Yeah. No, it wasn't there when it was your DB out of LA, the Rams.
Ramsey.
Yeah, it was.
Ramsey.
It was. All right, so we talked a little bit about the events that they had in the Pro Bowl, and I want to note another thing was that people were saying it ran kind of long, so we know attention spans run short these days. So we don't like to just offer up the problems here at Accountable. We would like to offer some solutions too. So since you think that it was not a great Pro Bowl,
No.
what do you suggest they do instead?
They got to move it to after the Super Bowl, like point blank period. Like the other sports, NBA All-Star Game, it's bullshit the first half. Second half they get serious. MLB, it's determining on who's getting home field advantage within the playoffs. So I mean, they have to do something to at least make these players want to play. They got to put a pot up. Whatever side wins.
What do you get?
They won 84 though.
Yeah.
The winners won 84,000 apiece, and the losers
Still got the high 20-30.
got half of that.
They need more. Like the winners get 84,000. No,
That's a lot of players.
The winners get 84,000. The losers get nothing.
No, sir.
No, the losers get 42. They get half of that.
No. If the losers got nothing, I bet they play.
Bruh, no. Look here. If you want to solve some shit, take it back to how it was. I mean, look here, guys. We're not taking heads off. We still gonna play. We gonna play hard. We're gonna take a little bit of aggression out. However, we taking this shit for real. Winner of the goddamn Pro Bowl, home field advantage in the Super Bowl. Make it matter. Make it matter.
They have to. I'm with that. I'm like, I know I was being a little facetious, but just make it matter.
How would that home field advantage work exactly? Because they're not. Their teams. A lot of their teams aren't obviously in the Super Bowl.
Don't matter.
Just saying, whoever, if the AFC wins, the AFC team.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
Think about
that.
Yeah,
That would be
After the Super Bowl,
that would be some high
for real.
stakes.
Yeah. For the next season, AFC or NFC is automatically there.
Yeah.
And then you wait till after the season. That way, whoever plays in the Super Bowl, those players get to play in that game.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh nah, I wouldn't let them play. As a coach, hey, now if you no.
If it's after the Super Bowl though.
If it's after, yeah, okay.
That's what I'm saying. If it's after the Super Bowl, for the next year, that's my prediction. After the Super Bowl for the next year.
Yeah.
If after Super Bowl for the next year they play.
But they determine the sites for the Super Bowls you're in advance.
Yeah, they need to change that too.
So you just want to overhaul everything.
Yeah.
Let's
Blue for president.
Yeah, right. Right, put
Move
me
for
on.
a commissioner. Oh
Yeah,
God, I
yeah.
can only imagine.
Boy, look here. Everything in Dallas.
You feel me?
Oh, gosh.
Everything. Jerry's World. Blue. Jerry's World.
Everybody
I said-
walking around with booty hairstyles.
Hey.
The Dallas booty
Not the
hairstyle.
shag.
Is that-
Not the duck tail.
Look.
D-Town Boogie, man.
Oh, here we go. Here we
Oh,
go,
God.
baby.
Kyrie, good luck. Good luck in Dallas, Kyrie. Don't
Man.
come
And he-
out
and
here
he-
with no booty, okay?
And he already cut the
We don't want
frog.
to see it.
We ready, though.
We don't want to see it. All right. So, Super Bowl. I'm going to start with Lamp.
Okay.
Go with your Super Bowl predictions. We know Jesus isn't playing, but
You know, Jesus is in the tomb
okay.
for 3 days.
Okay.
You know, as much as it hurts me to say this, and Jurgens, I hope you're listening. I'm gonna take Philly by 10.
Ooh.
Philly by 10. So I'm gonna say 27-17 Philadelphia. Yeah.
Wow.
The reason I say that is because Kansas City's run defense is horrible. Okay, and Philadelphia has the #1 rushing attack. You got young Jurgens, you know, the best running back in the league. You got the other 2 running backs. You got a fullback, and then when all else fails, you got the read option. You got AJ Brown over the top, and you got Smith going deep. So yeah, I got Philly by 10. Shout out to my little sister Peace.
I know you got some. I know you seem so offended
Yeah.
by what Lamp has just said.
I'm completely and utterly appalled with the bullshit that just came out of this man's mouth.
It hurt me to say that, man.
I could never pick the Eagles to win this damn game.
Okay,
Andy Reid,
come
one
on.
of the greatest coaches of our era.
He is.
He proved it last week, and now he has 2 weeks to plan for the running attack. What's going to happen is we're going to hit him hard, fast, and strong. You can't use a running game when you're behind. Point blank period, you have to pass. We ain't going to have to worry about the running game. In the Super Bowl, everybody comes out slow. Eagles haven't been in the Super Bowl in a few years. Chiefs have. First point blank period. We're going to score. They're going to give it away from the running game, and then they're going to have to play from behind the whole game. I have the Chiefs 34-21.
Ooh.
Point blank period.
Ooh.
And I'm sorry, just to clarify for the viewers, but when you say we, you're not referring to
talking
the
about
Dallas Cowboys,
The Dallas Texans.
the Dallas
See,
Texans.
he's going off that
Dallas, Texas.
bullshit cap that he wore last week.
Dallas
Yeah, I
Texans
was-
Chiefs. Yes, we.
The fuckery on this program is getting out of hand. The fuckery, the fuckery on this program is getting out of hand.
Dallas Texans Chiefs.
You notice how he said we, bro? They haven't been.
I just feel
they
like
haven't
I
been-
just
please,
need to throw this
please,
at him because
please.
I never know who his team is because it's always like something,
At
and
least
then I
I-
just found out that his college team is North Carolina. I'm like, okay.
Oh my god.
You know,
Oh my
I don't even know what to do anymore. Okay, so Lamp, let me ask you this though. Since a lot of teams have struggled with Kelsey, what are the Eagles?
Do with Kelsey.
I've been saying this shit the whole season. You have to bracket him. I mean, look, you know it's going to you know it's going to Kelsey. 3rd and long, 3rd and short.
Yeah.
It's going to 87. Look here. Read my lips, coach. Chip 87 off the fucking line. Okay, let's jam him, ride him for 5 yards, pass him off to the linebacker and or strong safety. You do that, you isolate Mahomes, and you have to make him make an errant throw. Look here, and he's coming off an injury. He's still struggling with a high ankle sprain, so he's not 100% healthy. That takes 6 to 8 weeks to heal. So he's gonna be a fucking gimp. You chip 87. You roll the defense to the opposite side, and now you're up. Game over. Because that's all he knows. That's all he knows is 87. Yeah.
Andy Reid ain't gonna lose 2 in a row.
Okay.
That's all I'm just gonna leave it right there.
So-
And that's all I got to say about that.
Sounds like another 25. Sounds like another
You wanna put that
25.
on?
It sounds like
Okay,
oh,
we
all
have
right. All right.
we have two bets going on
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So we have a Dallas bet going on. Blue contends that the Mavericks will be in the finals. He
Yep.
didn't say when, but he said in the NBA championship.
This year.
The championship.
And now he is going with
The
Andy
Chiefs.
Reid.
the Chiefs to win.
Yeah.
Does it have to be by the score?
You don't even.
And he
No.
said, just gonna-
No. Yeah. Straight up.
Okay.
Straight up. Ain't no point spread. We going dubs over here, baby.
Ain't no way, bro. If the
All
Cowboys
right.
ain't in there, the Eagles is not finna win.
Wow.
Let's go.
The NFC East.
Well, I not sure. I think it's going to be a really good game.
I hope
I
so.
really hope it's going to be a good game. But I'm going to pull for the hometown guy and Hurts. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
This is gonna feel so good, y'all.
But
Next week,
here's the thing.
tune in, Lord Jesus.
And just to go against him, really,
Yes,
like
Lord,
that's
Let's
really
go.
We would be remiss to not mention the fact that there's going to be 2 black quarterbacks.
yes.
In the
First
Super
time
Bowl.
ever.
First time ever.
All right.
So that's part of what the script called for this year.
Mhm.
It did.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
from
I mean, it's
multiple
about
black-
time, right?
I mean,
Come
yeah.
on, writers.
I mean,
Yeah.
Black
Come on,
Lives Matter.
writers.
I mean, shit, y'all finally got it right. I mean, if you're gonna do it, that's fine.
Since it's rigged,
Yeah.
but since it's rigged, do you really think Hurts is gonna win it?
Yeah, yeah. Throw up the H, baby.
Like,
Channel
come on, like-
Channel View Eagles. Let's
No
go, baby.
way.
Throw up the H, baby.
No
One
way.
time.
Mahomes got a little bit of.
He's from Houston too.
Nah,
Shit,
nah,
we
nah.
claim him.
Yeah.
We claim him.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Now Mahomes is closer.
Channel View.
All right.
Stand
Okay,
up.
guys, we got to wrap up that, and I cannot wait to hold
Next week. Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah,
hopefully
this
you
one-
accountable
Ooh.
next week.
Boy, look at a hot 25.
I
We
see.
buying a bottle off that shit, Holly.
Okay, I'm ready. I'll be ready next week.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
spin that on the cheat
So,
chat.
all right, now it's time for our accountable segment.
Okay.
And because Blue's been extra obnoxious today, I'm going to start with you, Lamp.
Gotcha. So look here. We talked about it off air, and I'm gonna just touch on it just a little bit real quick. Look here, Kyrie. You bitched and complained when you was in Boston. You left Boston. You bitched and complained when you was in Cleveland. You left Cleveland. Now you bitched and complained in Brooklyn. You left Brooklyn. Look here, Kyrie. I think you're a phenomenal talent. Okay? You're a phenomenal talent. Once in a lifetime talent. But bruh, you gotta make up your fucking mind. You gonna be an activist or you gonna be a goddamn guard or a ball player? What do you wanna do? Now, I'll deal with the bullshit for the second half of this season because I know all season comes, you're gonna go back to your big brother who you should stay with in Big Bron and make this shit right. Kyrie, make up your fucking mind and stop playing games and go ahead and fully commit and buy into the process in LA. Fuck Dallas. Fuck Dallas. Fuck Cuban. Fuck Blue. LA, baby. Let's go. I'm out. Rack me. I'm done.
Woo! That was spicy. Oh, I know.
Fuck me.
And the cap that you rode in on.
Oh no, you see that horse though.
All right, you take it away, Blue.
Okay, guys, I have to take this on a serious note. This hurts me to have to hold this man accountable today.
Ooh.
From the bottom of my soul, I don't want to do this at all, but I am going to hold LeBron, the King James, accountable today for being too goddamn good.
Oh, wow.
Too goddamn good. It started when we was back in Akron. We was back in Akron.
Preach.
You know, and you got the car, you got the Hummer.
Hummer.
It started from there.
High school.
And the hate began, and it has rolled you to here. They don't want to see you shine. You're 38 years old and you're scoring 38 points a game. It's never been heard of, bruh. I'm holding you accountable. Take some rest days. Score 10 points. If you'd have scored 10 points, we'd have had Kyrie, and then you could have wrapped that shit right back on up, and we could have had us another ring. But guess what? I'm not mad at you. I'm just holding you accountable because what's going to happen is we're going to win one with the Mavericks this year. We're going to go on to get them over there with you and your son, and then we're going to win in about 2 more years too. We're going to get you 1 more year. But I'm holding your ass accountable because you're fucking great. Fucking awesome.
Yeah. He preached the sermon right there. He preached the sermon.
And as the Reverend,
Adriana, we might just have to stop the show at that one. I don't even know. I'm left even more speechless than normal, and that says a lot.
It says a lot.
It says a lot.
That man called everybody to the altar today.
You never cease to amaze me.
Reverend Blue.
All right.
that's all I have to say about that.
I'm gonna have to start going before him because I don't even know what to say
hard to
after
follow.
that.
It's
It's hard to follow. All right.
He
Well,
brought it today.
with my accountable segment, which is a little bit ironic because my last week's accountable segment was about people calling the NFL rigged, and lo and behold, who comes out and makes a very Kyrie-esque type statement almost. I kind of compare Arian Foster to like the NFL's Kyrie a little bit. I mean the NBA's Kyrie, but Arian Foster came out on this podcast and said it's totally scripted, and yeah, that was in the script from this week, and it was a whole very sarcastic banter, and from what I understand, it was a very sarcastic podcast in general. Yet a lot of people just did not get it, and Arian Foster should have known. However, like Kyrie, he probably did not care that this was going to be received as reality instead of non-reality, as a sarcastic, almost skit-like segment that he was doing on this podcast, and everybody just took it and ran with it, which was exactly my point in my last week's accountable segment. So, Arian Foster, I know you were being sarcastic, but I have to hold you accountable because you know people aren't that smart. They thought you were for real. Arian Foster, I'm holding you accountable.
He ain't been the same since his ass gave up meat.
You ain't never lied.
I mean,
You
shit.
ain't never lied.
That's the problem is. Stop fucking up the beef. Beef and cheeks. 2023.
Oh my goodness, new slogan.
That's
All
it.
right, well,
Beef and cheeks.
well, you know, you guys can find us on Instagram, Accountable Podcast,
Goddamn right there.
TikTok, Accountable Podcast, and on Trier TV's platform on YouTube.
That's right, baby. We're going worldwide.
Accountable Podcast. Please, we need your views. We need your likes, comments. We will comment back. Trust
Yes,
me, I know
yes,
I will.
yes.
And obviously, we got a lot of people with
tell y'all right now.
other things to say.
Hashtag Pound Town.
Every week. All right. Thank y'all for watching.
Yeah. White Skittles.
Oh my goodness.